For him to call, there's 126,000 in the pot, Vince.
He's getting up.
He's getting a real good price on his money here.
Jerry, you didn't even think about it.
Didn't even think about it, he said.
4, 5,
You know, you talk about changing gears. Jerry Buss has done that, and that's what really good players do. He's mixed up his game plan beautifully.
Oh, Jerry turned up his hand.
Well, he thought that Lane was folding.
Oh.
You know what? I'm not going to call no matter what now.
I'm sorry, I thought you folded when you threw in the chip.
Jerry thought he folded.
Sorry.
Lane said he didn't.
Lane shows the ace of clubs and passes.
At least let us see a flop, okay?
Oh, don't tell me you're going to get your wish of the rabbit hunt here.
Yes!
No!
Give me my
You
rabbit
gotta
hunt.
be kidding me. Folks, you want to know what rabbit hunting is? Here it is.
Well, the hand is basically over.
You see everything on the World Poker Tour.
No, wait a minute. Here.
You could either be delighted or
Now look, he wants
aggravated.
to rabbit even more. Look at this. Look what you've caused here, Vince.
Well, in Hollywood, you do that. You rabbit hunt.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Lane. When you threw the chips in, I thought you threw your cards in, too.
No, I was pushing the 31.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Well, I tell you, he feels good about it now, though, because
No,
he
that was a
realizes
very gentlemanly
that
thing, right.
if Lane played, he would have lost. An ace would have come up. That's why we rabbit hunt.
Honest mistake.
Okay, down the stretch we go. Jerry's picked up a pair of tens.
Get that on camera?
And he's just going to call.
He just limps in. He does not raise with these big hands.
But what's interesting, look at this. Lane Flack has picked up a pair of eights.
Uh-oh, we could have a nice clash here. This is 2 tens versus 2 eights, and here goes Lane. He's grabbing chips. He raised it, makes it
gonna raise it.
46,000.
And Jerry is going to go all in, Mike.
No!
And Lane quickly called him.
He's quickly calling him.
It's 2 tens versus 2 eights.
You're in bad shape. You got
Jerry
two
is in
outs.
good shape right here. He is about an 80% favorite to win this pot.
Oh, he has got to be excited. This is why we play poker, for this exact situation.
This is 2 tens versus 2 eights.
Popping us at.
Jerry Buss has a real good chance to double up right now in this tournament.
Well, he's got a real shot here.
Come on, 10.
He has turned it
The big
around.
10.
He
The big
trapped it
10.
by just calling.
There it is.
Bang, there it is. Jack 10-9, but wait a minute.
One more 10.
You know a queen's coming.
One more 10.
Three of a kind on the flop.
This
Jerry.
flop actually helps Lane Flack in that he now has 8 cards he can win with. A 7 or a queen will give him a straight.
You're right about that. He's
So
got some outs.
He has an open-end straight draw. He'll make a straight if a 7 or a queen comes off.
Here it is. Not yet. It's not going to get there.
It's a 6. If Lane doesn't catch a 7 or a queen, Jerry Buss will double up.
Last card.
It's a 9.
Jerry doubles up.
He's done it, Vince.
Crowd going nuts here.
Bad for publicity.
I'll tell you one thing, give him credit now. Jerry Buss is hanging with the big dogs here. He's been on the short stack. He's hung on a long time. He's now doubled up. And believe me, he's not out of this thing. If he doubles up 2 more times, he will have a 3-2 chip lead.
He may only be the owner of the world's most celebrated NBA team, but don't feel bad for Los Angeles Laker owner Jerry Buss. He can also hold his own on the professional poker court.
That's what I'm bringing you straight to the table. 5-7 snake cubes in the full and sable.
I enjoy playing tournaments. I've played against most of these people for the last 10, 15 years. It's just really exciting to be heads up with some of the greatest in the world.
He loves Hold'em. That's the only game he plays. He plays for fun most of the times, but he can win as well. Even though he doesn't need the money, he plays to win.
Having played for years with many of the world's top poker players, does Jerry feel he has the home court advantage?
I don't think knowing them helps me that much. It probably helps them more than it does me. That they look for the tells. I'm not smart enough to pick that up.
Jerry may feign weakness, but don't let basketball's world champion owner fool you. When he plays to win.
Well, it's big business, so large stakes poker does not frighten me. I mean, I'm not intimidated with $25,000 raises and things like that.
Not only has he fought his way through a hail of Hollywood's A-list and poker's elite to earn his seat at the WPT final table, Jerry still has one key offensive play yet untapped: to beat chip leader Lane Flack.
Well, they say God is a Laker, and so I'm going to try to remind him of my association and pray a lot.
Stay tuned for more exciting poker action. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Commerce Casino. I'm Vince Van Patten with Mike Sexton. We're going heads up. Lane Flack versus Jerry Buss. Who would have thought?
Yes, if there's such a thing as home court advantage, he's got it here today.
Okay, it's on Lane. He's got a 3 and a 5 of heart.
But he raises it 25,000 to go. And look at this. Jerry Buss has picked up 2 tens. What a nice hand for him right now.
Holy Lakers, he did it. Pair of 10s.
And he's re-raised it.
That's it. That's what you got to do.
Now, he's only re-raised every time he's picked up a big Duke. Lane only has a 3 and a 5.
How much more?
He's in position on the button. He's got chips, but this will be in a... He calls it. Look at this, 40,000 more.
Yes,
he calls with a 3-5, Vince.
I think Lane actually gave Jerry a compliment that last time.
Now, that's a pretty scary call there with a 3-5. Here comes a flop. Whoa, flop is king, king, queen, a Picasso flop, all paints.
But Jerry has a decision to make. He's a little timid. He's going to check it, and Lane's taking advantage of it with nothing.
Lane is betting out here with a 3 and a 5. Oh, my goodness.
Now that's a situation.
80,000. Lane has bet 80,000 on a stone bluff. Now, Jerry has 2 10s.
He's going to toss it.
And he throws them away. Uh-oh, look at the look on Jerry's face now.
I did not look.
He shows the bluff.
He put the dagger right in Jerry's heart right there. That was a huge turning point right there.
Oh, he's turning that dagger, too.
Had he played those 2 10s right there, he could have got a hold of a lot of chips.
I didn't see me not look.
Now, there's a case where Jerry just wouldn't pull the trigger on the flop right there, Vince. He's afraid his opponent had a king or a queen. I think you've got to pull the trigger on the flop when you re-raise the man.
He's got ace-10 of clubs in this hand, and he's right back in there. Now Lane's looking at his hand.
He's feeling pretty miserable about the way he played that last hand. It's a pot he should have won, and he lost it.
Lane's got 5-6, and we're going to see another flop. The famous 8s hit on the board.
Now here's a case where he didn't raise again with an ace-10 of clubs.
Oh, Lane, nice bet. Bets right into him. Gets Jerry Buss to go out.
My hands are getting better, by the way.
Lane Flack has just taken all these pots away from Jerry.
And showing it again.
Went from deuce 3 to...
I have much better hands than that.
Yeah, you better be worried now, because you know
Jerry has the best hand every time here. He's getting outplayed by Lane Flack. It's that simple. And you're seeing the difference between a top professional player and, frankly, a good amateur player.
One of the hottest young Hold'em players on the circuit today, 33-year-old Lane Flack out of Billings, Montana, has played most of his life, but took the poker world by storm just a few years ago.
Oh, that was sick. Actually, I was in Montana and I just came to Las Vegas to play the Hall of Fame tournament. 1 year, first time I've ever been there, and I won one of the tournaments. So it happened very fast.
But this superstar's entree into poker started long before bankrolls, tournament wins, and world tours.
I actually worked in a casino and operated my own card rooms. So that's basically all I've done since high school and college. And it gave me an opportunity to, move around and actually make money while I got to travel and learn. So yeah, it came in handy.
Though he's dominated this tournament so far, taking in the lion's share of chips, Lane was more than happy to share a few tips with celebrity contenders.
Oh, you need me, don't you?
Giving them a step up.
Actually, before the tournament started, I ran a few pointers by quite a few of them. Caitlin, Mickey Rooney, Blue Diamond Phillips, Meat Loaf, Mr. Loaf as I call him.
But movie stars aren't the only celebrities he's played with today. Lane has also had his experience with the sports world.
I actually played at Jerry Buss's house. He invites me to the Lakers game, and I sit up in the owner's box with him.
So the real question tonight is, if Lane does pull it off, walking away with the title and the $100,000 first prize, will he be going to a Lakers game anytime soon?
He lost out his season tickets on the Lakers, that's for sure.
You know what? You're right. The tickets are gone. The shot at being a guard on the Lakers, that's all history, baby.
Yeah.
You're gone.
But in truth, Lane has taken a lot of pots away from Jerry that he shouldn't be winning.
Jerry this time he's got a 9-8 in his hand.
And he limps in on the button to try to see a flop.
That's so weak.
And now here's Lane with a 9-5 offsuit.
playing it soft, too. Here's the flop.
Flop is king, king 3. Here comes automatic pilot. Firing out one more time.
And Jerry is not even going to think about it.
It went from deuce 3 to 5-6 to 8-4.
He's just going to take it down.
Now, for you viewers out there, you see the person who fires at the pot wins the apples most of the time.
Well, there's a lot of apples at stake here at this tournament. 100 grand to the winner.
Stay tuned for more exciting poker action on the World Poker Tour. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Brandy Roderick, and you're watching the World Poker Tour.
Welcome back. We're at the Commerce Casino. And Vince, what an event this has been.
Well, I can't believe what we're seeing here. Heads up, Jerry Buss, a VIP celebrity, owner of the Lakers, has made the final 2. He's playing incredible. He's getting lucky, too. And Lane's going to call with his
now look at this.
6 ace of spades.
A very nice hand.
Jerry has Jack King.
And has Jack King of diamonds. Now that's an amazing hand, too. Now look at this flop. We should see some fireworks here.
Oh, yeah.
Look, it goes check, check. Oh. Now Jerry's got 2 jacks and a flush draw on checks.
He's checking again. And Lane has a pair of aces, and he's finally betting.
He bets 11,000, and Jerry just calls with 2 jacks and a flush draw.
This is peculiar play.
I'm amazed how conservative this play is.
Oh, yeah, the flush comes out for Jerry.
And here it comes. They're all pink.
Do you have an ace?
Jerry says, do you have an ace?
Table talk here.
He's moving all in. He's bet